Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is up, guys? This is Aythwagmaarv, aka YRV, and today, guys, this is episode 8 of my 10 episode series called A YouTube Hater Who Almost Got Me Arrested and Ruined Vlogmas, or should I say the initials, which is a really long initial name, of course. But yeah, anyways, so this is episode 8, the day I went to Juvie. Now, if I remember, in my last episode, I said that I was gonna talk about me going to Juvie on Valentine's Day. Now, guys, in my last episode, I said that I actually went to Juvie the day before Valentine's Day, but in reality, no, I actually got my words mixed up in my last video. You guys did see that. As you guys are starting to notice that I am adding text in the video. So yeah, so I actually got my words mixed up. So technically, so I actually so not just that, guys. So yeah, I actually did went to Juvie on Valentine's Day, and I was like, that day I was gonna ask out my crush, but forget it, fuck it, literally, the judge talked to me and he told me that on that day I had to go, and I was like, nah, this guy just fucked it all up, man. He ruined everything. Maybe I should wait till next year, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So guys, if you guys probably alright. Now, guys, before we get started with this episode, if you guys are new to the channel, or if you guys are watching for the first time, or if you guys are watching this from your recommended videos, or if you guys are watching it anywhere, hit that subscribe button and hit that subscribe button and smash the bell so you guys can be one of the first ones to watch my videos. Anyways, guys, let's just jump right into episode 8, going to Juvie on Valentine's Day. Yeah, so guys, so guys, you guys are probably thinking that I only went to Juvie only one time, but no, in reality I actually went to Juvie twice. Now here's why. Now honestly, guys, the day, literally weeks before I was supposed to go, the day that judge told me to go to Juvie, I actually did something. So here's what actually happened. So so I believe it was I believe it was the same day I posted my the no Wi-Fi prank on my brother. If you guys did remember seeing that video, let's get a throwback to that.
I will be technically disconnecting the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi box. My brother wouldn't even let me play Conquer. Now I don't know how he's gonna react. He's probably gonna most likely flip out. My parents are here. We're gonna go to Target. So yeah, it's 6:11 right now. So yeah, so I'll see you guys when I get there.
And yeah, and that was the prank I did on my brother. I did the no Wi-Fi prank on my brother, and he literally rage quit from Roblox. So I believe it was that exact day it went up. Now honestly, yeah, so on that day, we went to Walmart. No, actually we went to Kmart. We went to the Kmart that's in Harlingen, and honestly, guys, I honestly went to the toys by myself, and surprisingly, I actually I stole 4 Beyblades, and I was like, yo, I cannot believe I'm still getting away after this YouTube hater, or should I say Kenneth, after he reported me from stealing Beyblades. Now it's not even a big deal, seriously. Now honestly, guys, 2 days later, so it was on a Sunday. Now 2 days later, guys, my mom got a call from Juvie, from the Juvie that I was supposed to go that day or on Valentine's Day. And then literally when I got home, and I believe it was Tuesday, my mom was literally so upset. She was literally screaming at me. She was like, I heard that you stole something from Kmart. What did you steal? And I was like, I didn't steal anything. What are you even talking about? And then honestly, after that happened, a week later, guys, I had to go to Juvie. Now honestly, to talk to an officer. Well, an officer was gonna talk to me about stealing everything and the consequences that can bring that can come when I'm doing wrong stuff. And yeah, And honestly, guys, and I was like, how do you know that I stole something? I was like, did you hack into the Kmart camera? I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro. And they were like, yeah, we can hack into any cameras in the store in Texas. And I was like, what the actual fuck is this? I was like, I'm out. Oh Lord, dear Lord. And then yeah, and then they told me that I had to do community service and everything. In my last episode, I forgot to mention that the judge also told me that I had to do community service, which I was like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, what the fuck is this? This is absolute bullshit. Yeah, so in my last episode, I forgot to mention that the judge told me that I had to do community service, but I surprisingly added it in the video. So I literally put it in the video, like I text, or I put like the text in the video in my last episode. But yeah, and then I was and then yeah, and then I talked to an officer. She was like talking to me about everything, and then she told me that if this happens one more time, I'm going straight to Juvie. And then, guys, honestly, I was like, oh my Lord, you know what? And I was like, and then like when the officer said that, I was like, nah. Like literally, like when we left, I was like, nah. They're just probably lying. They're just trying to scare me so I could like stop stealing. And then surprisingly, guys, this happened. I believe it was 2 weeks later. It was like near the end of January. I went to Walmart, and guess what? I stole more babies, and surprisingly, nothing happened. And I was like, yeah, I knew these bitches were lying. But yeah, anyways, guys, and then the day I went to Juvie on Valentine's Day, oh my Lord, it was crazy. I was like, no, I want to go to school. I want to go to school on Valentine's Day. I'm not missing out today. I'm not gonna miss out today. Now, if you guys remember, like last year on Valentine's Day, yeah, I actually had to like leave early. Because like if you guys remember, I stayed awake till like 4 or 5 in the morning editing a video, and yeah, and then this year I just had to go to Juvie because like to talk to an officer and everything. And then honestly, guys, on Valentine's Day, the day I had to go to Juvie, it was like literally my day was already going worse. Like literally my day was already horrible. It just can't get any worse now at this point. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is absolute bullshit. And now, honestly, now guys, surprisingly, when I went to Juvie on Valentine's Day, there were like literally so many kids, like literally like my age. They were like other dudes, like they were even girls, believe it or not. They were like girls, like literally like that were like 14, 15, 16, even 13 years old, probably. And 9-year-olds be like. But no, seriously, if you guys know what I mean by 9-year-olds, if you guys know what I mean by 9-year-olds, I'm talking about PewDiePie now, guys. If you guys remember, literally early 2019 of last year, literally PewDiePie versus T-Series was a thing last year. Now this year, the coffin dance is a thing, like holy shit and everything. But yeah, and then guys. And then when they were like waiting, they were like sitting in a row to get called on to talk to an officer. Now, guys, surprisingly, oh my god, those dudes had literally they had the worst cases ever. Like literally, one of them was like caught shoplifting, which is like stealing and everything. One of them, another one was like skipping. What the fuck? Another one was fighting. Are you kidding me? And then another one, which I believe was let me see, I can hardly even remember. Like it's been like 2 months. Well, actually 3. Yeah. I can hardly even remember like the cases like those other kids have. Oh, and guys, so one of them was really horrible. I was like, wow. I believe mine is. I believe my report is hardly worse than all of these. One of them, guys, was like literally a dude was caught smoking in school, and I was like, and I literally heard I heard the officer say that getting. Alright, so I was saying that yeah, when I was at Juvie, there were like other reports, and they were really horrible. Like, they were worse than mine. Honestly, like, mine couldn't even be like worse. Like, literally on the scale of 1 to 10, mine is probably like on a 2. The rest are like probably like an 8 or 9. Like, oh my lord, like literally all this chaotic situation, literally all the way from like literally the beginning of December all the way to like the end of February, or yeah, literally for 3 fucking months, just for stealing Beyblades, just for a dumbass motherfucker stealing Beyblades, reporting me. Like, literally, I don't even know what's going through his head. Literally, he just decides to go to the school and report it instead of just going to like the Walmart. But I believe he doesn't even know which Walmart it is, so I believe and yeah, if you guys did see episode 1, when I got called into the office, the school security asked me questions, and she told me from which Walmart I stole. And right off the bat, I literally trolled her. I fooled her by telling her that it was the Walmart in Boca Chica, and I was like, let's get it. Like, I hardly even go to that Walmart, believe it or not. And yeah, and literally like and then on Valentine's Day, which was February 14, when I left Juvie, I was like, wow, I can't believe, like, literally this day can't get any worse now. Oh my gosh, I just hope nothing bad happens. Oh my god, and like literally I was like in the car so mad. Like, why do I have to go to Juvie that day? You literally ruined it. Like, literally, the Juvie officers, literally, and guys, this goes all to the other dudes that were with me in Juvie. Like, literally, who would dare to literally ruin Valentine's Day? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, literally, the Juvie officers decided to ruin my Valentine's Day and all the other dudes. But yeah, guys, anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. This has been episode 8, a YouTube hater who almost got me arrested and ruined Vlogmas, episode 8, going to Juvie on Valentine's Day. And yeah, on my next episode, guys, I'm gonna talk about the YouTube hater. I'm gonna talk about a little bit more about the YouTube hater. And episode 10, I'm gonna talk about YouTube haters, the finale. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later, or maybe, yeah, I'll catch you guys maybe later in episode 9, or should I say the 9-year-old army. But yeah, like, enough with that. Like, we're not going back to 2019. PewDiePie versus T-Series is no longer a thing now. Like, literally, I believe T-Series has already won. But yeah, guys, anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna end this episode here, and I'll see you guys later in episode 9. Peace out.